wonderful weekend so far. Hope your week went great. I want to say that right now I am doing a fundraiser for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. So is my husband, IvyRain Gaming. So I also, ask that you check him out. He's an amazing person. I love him so much. But we are doing this fundraiser for people with lymphoma, leukemia, cancer, all that. And it's a 30-hour gaming. But even if we go over our 30 hours, we're still going to be doing it for the rest of September. Any proceeds, like if you want to donate, it would be wonderful to the fundraiser. We don't see none of the money; it goes straight to them. So please donate if you can. If not, that's okay. For any of you to decide that you want to follow me, I really do need followers, and I appreciate it. And I wanted to say thank you ahead of time. And for those of you who are watching from YouTube, I want to say, please, if you like this channel, please like, subscribe, and press the bell for more notifications. And I just hope that you have fun with these games I play. Right now I'm doing Gardenscapes, Homescapes, and I'm doing the Tribes. And I also have been, doing Lost Lands. But that one's a little harder and it doesn't last very long, so I am going to be looking into other games. So if you have any ideas you'd like for me to put on here, want me to try, even if they're new, we can giggle together as I try to figure them out, and as I make mistakes or whatnot. So let me know. And so before I get started, if you don't mind, I am going to play for our fundraiser. I want to start the fundraiser out with a video, and they're only, I think the longest one's like 1 minute, so like they're really, really short, to give you an idea, a feel for what's going on. I pray that you watch with compassion and love for others. So here, I'll be right back. Let's watch this quick video together.
We're the parents of identical twin girls, Kennedy and Kendall Breifogel. One is a survivor of AML and one passed away from complications of AML.
You have almost this relief that at least she's not suffering, but we live in the unfortunate situation that it could all happen again.
We want to make sure no other family has to experience what we've experienced. We first got involved with LLS when the twins were immediately diagnosed.
Cancer funding as a whole, the majority of it goes to adult treatments.
Our children are our future, and so making better treatments for them, making cancer more beatable for them, this is the time to get involved. And I know Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, they're launching the Children's Initiative. Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's motto right now is beating cancer is in our blood, and I truly believe that and I feel that, so that's why we just keep fighting.
There we go. Thank you for watching. I'm eating a little snack here. I had to take my supplements. Almost done. Had me a Pop-Tart, but yeah, so let's start the game. And I hope, like I said, I hope you're doing great. I will say that my channel is about having fun, having a sense of humor, loving on each other, not in a perverted way, but loving each other as a individual, as a person. I won't tolerate no bullying. Please keep your bad language to a minimum. I really can't stand it when somebody uses the Lord's name wrong, so I pray that, if you do use that you will refrain from that. But like I said, I'm all about having fun. Some of my goals are, I want to try to get, I haven't been on here long, I'm new, but I want to try to get affiliate because I want to get stream raiders going and all that. And so far, I have 25 followers, and I am grateful for each and every one of them. And when I get a chance, I try to make sure that if they come on, that I give them a shout out, and that way you can go and watch them too, because they're all really great people. And but on here we should respect one another, treat others like you want to be treated. There is little games, like there's one where I have to wear a hat for like 15 minutes and all that, and so I'm trying to get used to all that. I can't wait to get to be affiliate because there's a bunch of other games out there. There's quite a few things that I would like to try. I've tried some other ones. They were a lot of fun. I don't know how to do a whole lot of them, and I don't think I can until I'm affiliate. I'm not sure. So my husband's been trying to help me out with all that. So with that being said, let's get this whole thing started and let's have fun. If you want to talk, you can. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. But let's just have a good time together. And, I do have a habit of talking a lot. My friend Celestial Voyager, he is also great. You need to check him out. Him and IvyRain Kenobi, and there is so many. I have so many lovely friends. Like I said, I have, that I watch, and I'm not sure if all of them follow me, but I follow them, and I think they're great, and I've really found a lot of people on here that have a great sense of humor, love to try new things. So with that being said, let's get going. Sometimes I do also. Oh, I never had a super booster. I guess you gotta unlock a super booster. Okay. Alright, so. Total disaster. I'm playing Alice in our Alice in Wonderland school play, and it starts tomorrow, but I keep making mistakes of forgetting my lines. That's what I did. Dear Zany ladies and gentlemen, you're invited to the biggest production of the year, Alice in Wonderland, starring Lucy Hope. Get your maddest hats here. As the director of the play, I need to step up and find someone else for the role. The production really is important, so I won't let it fail. Ain't she a crab? Please give Lucy one more chance. She needs to believe in herself and not just play Alice, but be her. Where can we find the real Wonderland, though? In my garden, of course. It's full of wonders. IvyRain, let's take Lucy to a fairy tale world, but before that, let's have tea with the Hatter. Tap to go on an extraordinary adventure. Ooh. Oh, thank you. Beat levels and earn dresses in the event to put on in the play. Collect the decorations to get the grand tea party decoration as a gift. Oh, aren't they cute? It's what all they got in here. Let's go look. So we got Road of Oddities, Here and There signs, Timekeeper, Rabbit Hole, Mad Tea Party. There's probably more over here, I'd imagine. I think. Yep. We can't get these yet, but they're Cap Light, Colorful Bush, Curious Bench, and what just happened? I might have just got something, didn't realize it, but that's okay. Thank you for updating the game. Here comes Homescapes anniversary. Celebrate Homescapes' birthday. Help Lisa Smart Speaker named Glorious with the post optimal shape. And we'll accept that. Alrighty. So we were over here. Funny feeling we might have purchased something, didn't know it. I don't know. Maybe we did. We'll find out. It won't move. So here we go. And then there's all the other stuff they got. I'm not gonna name them all. Alright. So, and then we got this one. Your team isn't big enough. A team must have at least 5 members. Aw, I need team members. Can't do the competition without the team members. And I like Christmas time, so I left all the Christmas stuff up there because I thought it was really, really pretty. And there's so many other rooms that we got going on. This is one of the rooms that got to be fixed here. But we got this so far. I wouldn't mind a house like that. Visiting over there. Alrighty then. So, we are start Great Grandpa's portrait or paper the walls. Let's go newsfeed first. Austin, a well-dressed gentleman was spotted in the garden. Alice, let's follow the white rabbit. Take a better look at what we got going on here. No, I'm not trying to do that. Let's do wallpaper. Wow, that's really bright. I think that looks good. IvyRain, I ordered special breathing wallpaper for the living room. I wonder if it snores at night like Dad. He doesn't like having competition. It's a shame there wasn't a loft style back in Great Grandpa's time. Brick walls and shadeless lamps are all the rage now. We started papering the walls, and now we need to finish the job. Here. Finish the job. So we're gonna do that there, or do we want to do that? I think we're gonna do that. Keep it brick in this one. Awesome, honey. The living room looks completely different, but there's still something missing. A final touch. You're right, Mom. Where are we gonna add the border to the walls? They're all the rage right now. I just hope the wallpaper itself won't rage, otherwise Squeak will have to tame it. Alright, so apparently we are going to try to get the borders. See, there's this. That. The living room feels a lot bigger now. Some might call that an optical illusion, but I call it a job well done. Mom is going to like it, and when Mom is happy, Dad grumbles less. Ain't that the way it always is? Yes, Mom was right. The border wallpaper fits so well. We should ask her for her advice more often. See, you need a woman's touch. That's all there is to it. Okay. Interior design tip: less decor is better. Moderation in all things. I agree. I'm a minimalist myself. I don't like a lot of stuff, so I can agree with that. So we are going to have to restore the portrait. Look at that in his little handsome outfit there. Andy, you outdid yourself this time. I mean, you just stuck to the original. To be honest, I'd like to change the background. Classical portraits always have the most boring backgrounds. No, let's just order new frames. The old ones are falling apart. I'm surprised they lasted this long. No problem, sir. I can breathe new life into that boring piece of art. My muse is back. I wouldn't mind that. I hope you can restore Grandma's portrait just as well as you restore Grandpa Charles. Okay, so now Grandma's. Oh my. I'd say that needs restoring. Oh boy. Art can be shocking sometimes. Andy, where's Great Grandma? Andy, who is that? What is that? Grandma loved flowers, not cubes. Bring her back right now. I've never seen Dad so shocked. You should probably just do what he said. Sir, you did say the painting was grayish. Anyway, it's your call. I can get everything back the way it was, no problem. Although I don't quite remember what shape the lady's nose was. I hope her nose is the only problem. I'm sure I can find the painting in one of the old family pictures. I'll be right back. I'd be upset about that. Who do you think you are? So they're going to find old pictures now. This is exactly what we need. The portrait is clearly visible in the background. I hope you can Get Grandma looking herself again now. But who's going to restore the artist's bruised ego? Yet another attack on modern art. If that's modern art, I wouldn't want that. That looks much better. There you go, William. Everything's exactly like it was before, only better. Modern paint doesn't crack or fade over time. Well done, Andy. You have a great memory. Maybe I didn't even need to look for the old pictures. Of course, we did. We did. Look at everything that's in them. A young great-grandpa, his Swift, and our living room. These photos are historical. I think the almanac Ellen mentioned in her article would be interested in them. Here, almost out of stars. So we got this one, that one, or that one. I think that gray is way too much. It might be cold, but that really stands out. I think that kind of blends in better. The portraits look as good as new now. Frames are as important to portraits as livery is to butlers. They need to be clean and well fitted, and they have to complement the actual painting. It's Ellen. I hope I look good. Ooh. It's his girlfriend. Hello, Ellen. Come on in. We just restored some portraits of Sir Barrow and his wife, so you can see them at their finest now. We found Great-Grandpa's photos in an old safe. The only problem is that we don't have the combination yet. While I'd love to take a look at the portraits and old pictures, the historical almanac's readers would certainly find them interesting. Sometime later. These are great shots. Your noble ancestors look so lifelike in them. Do you have anything else that belonged to Sir Barrow? I'm not so sure. We can try to go through that pile of junk. Grandma's old stuff has to be there. Alrighty. Now we gotta go play the game so we can sort through junk. We got all these right now for upgrade. Oh wow. Nice. Okay, let's see what this does. This ought to be fun. It's something new. The upgraded rainbow ball removes all the pieces of two colors. Let's try that. We are trying to get the Switch on opponents. Tap start to start looking for an opponent. Hey. Oh, I thought that would get rid of that, didn't it? So we run out of those and we can't do it. That's the problem. There we go. That hormone, I have to get that. Sad. I'm not okay. The Home Pass gives you access to free rewards and super boosters. That's nice, but can't afford a Home Pass. Just let me select this, please. Thank you. That's free here, but okay. I guess anything to get a buck, eh? Alrighty, so we got 450. So if we wanted, we could buy one of these things here. That would be cool too. Rabbit hole. And helmet metal plate with a picture on it. You never know what you'll find in our house. I won't be surprised if a whole plane turned up. If I'm not mistaken, these are propeller and other fragments from Swift Charles Barrel's plane. The tail number and part of the insignia are still on it. There's so much treasure in with the junk. Let's put Swift's propeller and insignia on display. That plane was everything to her. You look like a real ace with that helmet on. It looks good on you. Now, where should we put it? I think you should put it on display like at a museum. This helmet has seen a lot. What a find. Here we go. Oh. And what I don't like is, look at that, they didn't even carry it over back over here. Whoop whoop! We did it. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. You hear a noise. I got our windows open. Aw, that was a neighbor. He has an old St. Bernard. He takes it for riding a car. He used to take it for walks, but the other old one passed on when they had him put to sleep. He couldn't walk anymore and stuff. And they had a little wheelchair for him, but it just got really bad. He couldn't move at all, so they had to put him to sleep. So it was kind of sad. I got a book about pilots' libraries. They were so great. But yeah, so he takes that one. You could tell it's their car because I think there's something wrong with the muffler, so he tries to go really slow so it doesn't bother anybody. But it's so cute because you look out and there's St. Bernard just sitting there enjoying the ride. Reminds me of my dad. It's funny. He wanted an animal, you know, like a pig to go bye-bye with him. So he tried to get a dog to go bye-bye without getting sick with something. And it seems like every time he got a dog. Right. And it'd, you know, leave a nice gift in the car. It'd barf it up. And see. Oh, look. I want this one. Let's get this one. And I guess we're going to stick it right there. How do we get that? Rabbit hole. Oh. We want the rabbit hole. That's exactly what I thought. The Wonderland entrance would look like. So now we only have 30 left. Let's see what else we can get here. I'm gonna make this little girl's life exciting. Okay, let's see here. And we're gonna go down here and see what we can get into. Austin, let's install a security alarm too, in case some burglar tries to steal Grandpa's heritage. No need. We have Squeak, and we can just teach him to roar like a lion. Grrr, grrr, meow. Squeak. He's the kind of troublemaker I want to set up the alarm to protect against. The minute you let him out of your sight, he runs off to where he isn't supposed to be. Oh, I have to say, so I named this cat on here after my cat Squeak, who is a troublemaker and a bully, and if and he gets into things he's not supposed to be in places he's not supposed to be also. So that definitely fits. Definitely fits. All right, so now we're gonna try to hang the propeller. Alright, I need to run another cancer video, so please be patient and enjoy.
My name is William Yank. I'm a 23-year-old, 3-time leukemia survivor. One evening, my roommate was trying to talk to me, and I responded to him in a delirium of mess and confusion, and he said, "We're going to the ER immediately." And came back with leukemia. They started me on chemos, they started me on a bunch of antibiotics, but the chemo wasn't exactly working. So my oncologist decided that he wanted to try me with CAR T-cell therapy. And it worked. Leukemia Lymphoma Society was this unforeseen blessing for me because I wouldn't have been able to get CAR T-cell therapy. It got that FDA approval in 2017, and I wouldn't have had that option had the Leukemia Lymphoma Society not moved that forward. We are about 9 months and feeling very healthy, strong, and I live.
Praise the Lord. It's great to see survivors, and there are also so many people that aren't so lucky or are still fighting. So that's why this fundraiser is so important, because you never know when a friend or a loved one that you know could get leukemia, lymphoma, cancer, any of that kind of stuff, any kind of cancer like that. And you know, the scientists are working hard to try to get cures, you know, for it and everything. And you know, and there's so many stories out there. I know survivors. I know people, you know, I watch a girl online who's in her 30s, she's got 2 little children, and her and her husband are, you know, trying to stay strong and everything. She's got stage 4 cancer. I believe she's got her lungs and in her brain, and you know, she's trying to push forward, and she said it's so painful. The stuff she goes through is so painful, and she was really a slim young lady, and then she had to take the steroids and all this other stuff, and so she ended up gaining weight from it. And you know, and it's just, we don't know anybody's story. So if you know, see someone who's overweight, don't make fun of them. You don't know their story. They could be battling cancer, you know, or they can have you know, like Hashimoto's or POS. You know, there's all sorts of stuff out there that they could have. So instead of, you know, we need to try to help these people. So if you can, please donate today to the fundraiser. You know, I don't see none of the money. It goes strictly to them. And so if you could do that, that would be great. They really need all the help they can get. So, you know, I pray you will do that if you can, if you're able to. Unfortunately, we aren't able to, but good news, for those who've been following me, my husband and I have had no income other than his veterans check that only covers our rent, which isn't even going to start covering our rent starting in October. So we were praying, and I was, you know, praying and praying and praying, and having faith and believing the Lord would come through. And so now we both got a part-time job at the same place doing the same thing. We start on the 15th. We do our orientation, you know, and our training and all that. Of course, it's pending. We had to do a drug test, so it's pending that, but we don't do drugs, so I'm sure it's going to be fine. And so we are so blessed. So we are going to be doing better. And the good part is, even though it's part-time for both of us, it'll equal out to what when he was working before, just about how much he was getting every week. So things are starting to look up, and things are starting to get better, and so we are just so blessed. I will be right back. I'm going to go find out something real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Oh, there we go. I was wondering if the donate button was there. Oh, my husband put it there. There you go. Exclamation donate if you'd like to donate. Or you can put exclamation charity. But there's the link that you can go to if you would like to donate anything to the fundraiser. You know, if you can't, that's okay. The people just need your prayers. And yeah. Another thing I don't like about this game is I go to put something over there and then this one pauses. Okay. Here we go. The parrot loves flying. He started yelling clear prop instead of pastries when he saw great granddad's prop. What are you doing? Don't be getting on mommy's screen. He's your pretty boy. Are you pretty? You want to say hi to everybody? Here. Here. This is Squeak in real life. You seen the one on the thingy? Hold still. Hold still. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Good boy. Alright, there you go. I am glad I had my husband trim his nails. But that's the real Squeak. The real troublemaker. If you stay where they are. Good boy. Alright, so lay another one to get it going. What you doing? You being a good boy. No, you can't get up there. Good boy. Should be a good boy. He's so cute. Sometimes I stream them, and he is just adorable. And my little monitor. My little monitor. Maybe on your toes. I have fun with him at night, like, well, actually, in the morning, I'll go to make my bed or whatever, or even sometimes at night, there's like a blanket I keep on the bottom, because we have an older kitty, he has some issues, so he gets drool and stuff all over, right, so, I don't want that in my bed, so, I'll take the little fleece blanket, little thin one, and I'll, like, play with him with it, and he'll grab a hold of it, he'll have it in his mouth, and just run around, like, I'll put it over top of him, and he's got his mouth, you know, and just getting it, you know, like, he thinks he's really doing something. He just has so much fun. You know, if you have pets, make sure, you know, don't get pets unless you think of them as part of your family, because they're not belonging outdoors, or chained up, or any of that stuff, you know, for long periods of time. Put them on a run or something, take them for a walk, but don't make them stay outside in all elements, you know? You know, like our pets, they're allowed on the furniture, except for, you know, like with my bed, I'm a little fussy about that. I have a white, you know, background sometimes, but you know, so it's obvious I don't want, you know, messy. We just need that one donut. There we go. Woo-hoo! Yes. Okay, Great Grandpa's Glorious Swift finally found its last resting place. Even though the propeller and insignia are all that's left of it, we should treasure the memory. Wait a minute, Austin, look, see those digits on the skin? If your great-grandpa loved this plane so much, the tail number might turn out to be the code to the save. That's right, let's try to open the safe. Grandpa didn't have a good memory for numbers, but that's one he would never One he never would have forgotten. I can really talk today and read, honest. Just tongue-tied. Yeah, so if you are interested in the fundraiser, in the charity, or you could put exclamation point charity or exclamation point donate, and you'll get the information there. Like I said, we don't get none of the proceeds or nothing like that. It's all handled through the society itself. So if you click on that, then it'll take you right to where you can donate. And I appreciate the donation if you're able. The combination has 6 digits, but there's only 3 on the fragment. How are we supposed to crack the code? I have an idea, but I'll need to go to the archives to prove it. We have plenty of time, but there's nothing to take pictures of. Call me tomorrow. You can take care of the living room while I'm thinking over how we can unlock your safe and get everything in it. IvyRain, I hope Ellen thinks of something. In the meantime, I suggest we follow her advice and finally get rid of those shabby carpets. Yeah, they are pretty horrible looking. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Not too bad. Newsfeed. Please welcome the propeller belonging to Granddad's legendary Swift. How are we doing on the Mad Hatter thing here? We got 130. Let's work on getting rid of those bugs. Get some better Alrighty. Let's go with Alrighty then. They're not giving me a very good one here. That's not helpful. That might be cool. Do we want to? We'll try one more time. Might not get it. I got one left. I wasted that money for nada. We're not getting 1,200. Nope. That's the problem. They give you a bunch of easy ones, then they give you the hard one. Oh. Boom. Oh. You get a muscle spasm in your eye. That is so irritating. That's what I got going on right now. Woohoo! Woohoo! I didn't even notice we were that close. How about that? Hurts. Move that down a little. There we go. Perfecto. See, here it says clean. Go in here. Do that one. And hop back out. And we have 180. New speed. It's the same thing in there. Alright. Blew that to smithereens. So we want to get rid of those, the yellow, so. for you right now. Like I said, the most it might be is a minute. So it does random, it picks random. So here we go. Be right back.
Cancer may be tough, but we are tougher. We are the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. You may not have heard of us, but our game-changing research has led to the belief that the cures for cancer are in our blood. We are the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Beating cancer is in our blood.
Alright, thank you for watching. You know, like I said, if you have a heart for these people and if you're able to give, that's fine. If you're not, it's okay, I understand, because we can't give either. Times that we're living in are hard. But if you can, it would be greatly appreciated. You know, cancer, it's not prejudiced. It doesn't care how old you are, where you're from, nothing. And it can hit you. And it's sad. Great, IvyRain. Now that the dusty old carpets are gone, the air in the living room feels so much cleaner. I bet. Boys, I found a lovely painting for your living room. Bathing of a red flamingo. I love the pastel shades. Olivia, let's hang it up in the kitchen. Right here we can have Charles Barrow's Hall of Fame. Well, William, honey, pots and pans aren't good company for real works of art. But you spend so much time in the kitchen. If it's there, you'll be able to admire your masterpiece. William, you can't pretend you're a treasure hunter as long as you want, but you can pretend you're a treasure hunter as long as you want, but you're cooking your own dinner if the living room is a mess again. Uh-oh, she told him. Wow, looks like Mom is angry. We better not push her. If she wants it to be cozy, let's find the table of her dreams. And we'll restore the old armchairs since Dad loves them so much. Compromises are the best way to avoid fights. Just what we needed. Mom and Dad squabbling over nothing at all. But how can our living room be both historic and cozy? IvyRain, I need your help to solve this problem. What a day. I feel like treasure hunter and detective all wrapped up in one. Alright, so let's work on placing a table since we still have a couple freebies left Level complete. I really can't. Here it is. Oh, he got a phone call. Hello? No, I did not order wigs. Yes, everything's fine with my head. Someone else went in and called you when they were desperate. Bye. Wigs. Maybe he's looking for today. There's this one, and that one. Think one, right? He's got the green chairs. That one goes better. Now Mom can read her favorite love stories at the table. I wonder if she's finished reading 50 Recipes of Happiness. It was so great that I fell asleep right away. Apparently it was boring. Oh boy, here we go. First, let's do the boys. That'll help. One more. We need to get that one out of there. It's gonna be the challenge. We would've got that one before. That one. Read again. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't see us in this one. unlimited lives for 2 hours with the exchange. Lives for your friends. Get free. Yeah, so I can't do that. So, nothing will stand between me and my dream living room. You'll see. She is definitely positive about that, isn't she? Alright, let's go in. We need some more. Alright, now it's gonna get harder. I should put some chapstick on today. Forgot to get this one. We can try. Oh, we need more of those bombs. Told you couldn't hit him in air. Yeah, we only got 9 left. I don't know if we're gonna get this one. Unless I can somehow get this one right here. Ugh. I want to end this one. It's not looking promising. We got 2. Like that, but only get the one. Oh, that didn't even work. Not good. Not good, man. Not good. Hour 80. Yes, that's what I wanted. All right, so we are going to get the timekeeper. Right there. Oh, doesn't that look cute? Yeah, this is the wrong thing. I'm going to do that too. Of course, you're going to have many unforgettable adventures. Is she gonna go in here? Guess not yet. Alrighty. So, restore. Of course, you'd probably like if you restored them to like they used to be. That's weird. How come there are some parts left over? The Institute's Guide for Armchair Restoration doesn't mention that. Although the armchair does look much better and more solid than ever, approved by Speak. I just hope he doesn't break under Dad's weight. Now, let's restore the other armchair for Mom. Alright, here we go, peeps. Here we go. It's really ugly. Yellow. I might change it to yellow. Oh, yes. Always want those together. So that is definitely plus. Anything you get in doubles. Compared to just regular. See, because the regular doesn't do as much. This one's a little tougher. It helps when you have the helps. When you got the helpers and even jigs, it makes it a little harder. Sorry about that. My sinus has been messing up, so. Oh, I should have waited. See, I went too quick. Story of my life. My husband always tells me I'm, what do you call it? Like I push on the buttons. I'm button happy. Like I push on them too much. Too fast. Ooh, there we go. I always play cool quick things. I'm like, I play too fast too much. Alrighty then. Meow. See, if those two would have been next to each other, that would have been so good. Don't have to. Oh, look at that. So we're gonna hit this one. And then we're gonna hit this one. See, that's a good thing. I'm surprised. I used to test all the chairs myself. Now we have Squeak for that. And I think we might change it to that one. And take this one. Now it says he fell in love with Mom at first sight. Mom jokes that it took him 2 glances. Dad says the number doesn't matter. What's important is that it's for the rest of their lives. What I'd like to do is change that. Oh, you restored the old furniture. I guess you and Dad did listen to me. I'm so lucky to have you. You're right, Mom. The living room should be cozy. It's not a museum, but you know, old renovated armchairs look better than new ones. Agreed. I was just about to try an old recipe, so I hope you get rid of the rest of the trash while I'm cooking. Not everything is junk here. There were even a few antique rugs in excellent condition. They're so rare. When I was a kid, I'd lie on the carpet by the fireplace, reading and watching the fire. Austin, let's put the carpet where it belongs. First, I want to change that one to that. Actually, no, you know what? I think we're going to just go with the yellow, like I'm saying, because it matches the bottom of that table right there. So we're going to, oops, okay, we're going to go like this. Over here, we're going to take this one. He likes that. Oh, we got like a carpet by the fireplace. Alright then. Let's get her started. First, we're going to take advantage of that. Try to get 900 and get the Mad Tea Party. The living room is finally transforming, a dream table, dream chairs. What else could I want? Let's get this carpet ready. Oh, gotta go do another one to get the carpet. Oh, these ones like Messed up. First it's really warm and then it's chilly and it's like you don't know what it's gonna do. We got a few nights the weather thinks that oh it's not gonna rain. I remember a lot of those old Rubik's Cube things. Alright, I need to do another little video scene and I'll be right back.
So you want to join the war against cancer? Well, good news, creators. Now you can fight back while you stream. Thanks to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, the world's largest nonprofit in the war against blood cancer.
Alrighty, we're back. Yes, dear.
I was gonna say if you get any random messages popping up in your Twitch.
Why is it you? You're on the here stream.
Well, I'm watching a couple skin-a-thons for stream right now.
Oh,
And I
okay.
have your account up on my second computer. I can stream also.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I could use some more skins and more followers. Everything. Aw. I appreciate it, baby. I love you. He's such a sweetheart. It's hard to find good men nowadays. At least in the area we're at. A lot of them are junkies or alcoholics or women abusers or I'm not against anybody getting, high or nothing like that. If you want to do it, you do it. But what I don't like is when they abuse women, I used to get high all the time when I was younger. A lot younger, but not against the person that does it. That's, their own thing. I'm not judging them. But I'm just saying that, when you abuse another human being because you're abusing a substance, or you cheat on them or something. To me, that's wrong. I do have some friends on here that they get high and stuff. Some people that I've watched on here, and they're really nice people, and I'm definitely not against them. So when I said drug getting they're just, they're not hurting anybody. But there are ones that do. And it's sad. They actually need help, but firsthand what alcohol alcohol is a drug. So when I say that, I'm also including alcohol. I'm a recovered alcoholic, so I do use alcohol. So I'm not putting anyone down if I'm actually down that road. But you just don't abuse people, you know. To me, that's the same as bullying. Steal off people, you know, cheat on them, you know, abuse them in any way. Not a lot of people are out there and they have a couple beers after work or something, that's fine. My husband doesn't drink because obviously this is my issue. You know, because once, you know, and I will say if you are a person and maybe you have quit drinking or doing drugs or something, don't stop. Don't try not to do it, because once you do, I went for 12 years. I was sober for 12 years, and I was going through a really traumatic situation. And instead of following the Lord like I should have been, I thought, well, if I just go out to the bar, get a soda, you know, I'll be fine. So I went out, and then I got used to going out again, dancing and singing karaoke and all that. And so then I thought, well, you know what? I thought I could have one beer and I'd be all right. So I did, and it was fine. And then the next week I came around, you know, I think I might have had one. Then I got to where I was having two. And before you know it, wow, like I'm fighting I was drinking like 11 bottles of beer in that few hours, you know. So even though I had gone 12 years, I messed up. Well, then I'm now at, let's see, I believe I'm at 7 years sober. Yeah, 7 years sober now. I couldn't have done it without the Lord's help and you got to be careful. When I used to high when I was younger, you know, I got laced with some stuff twice and almost killed me. So you got to be really careful nowadays. And there's other ways that you can be happy without doing that. But if that is just something that you like to do, you know, because I know like some people, they just have fun and they just laugh and giggle. And when I used to do it, that's what I did. Like I laughed and giggled, and then I'd pass out when I got high. And then, but now when I was drinking, it was another story. Because if someone made me mad, I got violent. So, you know, it changes you. It's like an evil presence just comes over you and stuff sometimes. And so you gotta be really careful. Oh, and I do good at this. So, just so you know. I just want you to think I was trying to put you down if you do those things. Or, you know, I know what it's like. I know what addiction is like. And sometimes you just say or do things you wouldn't normally do. End up regretting it because you really didn't want to say what you said. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of works that way. You know, if you are doing those things, you know, I'll still be your friend. I'll still talk to you. I'm not putting you down. Just be careful if you are doing drugs and stuff. Be careful who you're getting it from. Especially pot. Pot, people can lace. Oh, it's terrible. Like the fentanyl thing going on and everything. So just be careful. Be really careful. Oh, I hate to see anything happen to you because, you know, you're out just trying to have a good time and. A lot of stuff like that. I should play with them separate. Oh, I should have just. Oh, I did. I messed that one up. We're not gonna get this one either, I bet ya. It's getting tougher and tougher and tougher. I like to do my tribes too sometimes. I try to find different games because I don't want to bore everybody. I like my tribes though, pretty much. But I don't want to do the same one all the time. Like I said, I'm trying to find new games, so if you have a suggestion, please let me know. Okay, we're going to try to get out of this one. Let's see what we got in here. Still 350. Still just that one. Girls jogging. I should be doing that. No, that was too hard, right? Okay, I want to see something. This one. 19. There's my team, but nobody seems to be doing nothing. Wiki, what are you doing? Where were you coming from? This is my husband's kitty. This is the Wiki. It's just a Wiki. He's an old man. Him's so cute. Him's a good boy. Where's your husband? What you doing? Where's your Wiki? You got your tongue sticking out at everybody? Good boy. What you doing? Okay. Looks like both cats want to be in the winter. There we go. But they're squeak. Wiggy. They're so cute. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them in the background back there? Old man and young man. Hopefully they don't get the butt. Oh, sniff the butt. Okay. You know, I'm glad people don't go around doing that. It's like, oh, can I just sniff your butt today? What you guys doing? You being good? Be good. No fighting. I guess he decided he's just gonna sit there and he's gonna lick. I'll let you guys watch them too while I'm doing this. And please, I hope I didn't offend anybody when I said, you know, drug use or whatever. I was a druggie along the way with pot. I was a pot, druggie, and so I wasn't trying to, insult anybody. That's for sure. Been there and done that. If I was insulting you, I'd have been insulting my old self. So. I never tried any of the other hard stuff, not on purpose. Like I said, I did get laced, but I didn't try on purpose to try any of the other stuff. I wouldn't want to. And alcohol, I didn't do good with liquor. I suck just with beer. I still like to dance though, but I dance in my own house. I don't go to bars, and I like to sing karaoke. I like to paint. I'm an artist. I like to paint with books. I do sing on Sing Snap. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but if you also like to sing, that's something you might want to try. Sing Snap, you can go in there and record videos. It's a karaoke type thing, and you can pay. You can only do 5, I think it is. 5 videos at a time if you don't. If if you don't have a membership. But they do have a lot of bargains on the membership sometimes, so that's how I got it before my husband lost his job. So I have a membership in there. But it's fun, and people encourage you, and like you can leave likes and everything, and just encourage one another. There's all sorts of music, all genres of music. If you like rock, hard rock, country, gospel, I mean, there's classic, 80s. I like the 80s too. I like a lot of different music, but they got like all sorts of music. So if you're like me and you really like music, I think you'd like Sing Snap. And you can do duets on there. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but you can do duets with like other people. Like, my husband doesn't sing, but like if I wanted to, I could pick somebody on there and do a duet with them. Like, for instance, by Sheryl Crow, you know, the song Picture. Of course, you need two people to really do that one. So you can go on there and get someone to sing it with you. And, you know, other duets are on there, like Islands in the Stream, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers, or all sorts of different ones. And they got all sorts of years, 50s, 60s, 70s, 40s, 30s, 20s. You know, whatever your age range is, or your, you know, just music you just listen to. It has something for everything in there. On there though, I'm under Missionary Tanya. Like I said, I don't, but say you are home, it's a weekend, and you decide to have a couple brews, right? You can just get on there and sing, or listen to other people sing. You can dance to the music. You can, you know, do karaoke right in your own house, right off your computer. You can tape yourself doing it. Now YouTube, I do like YouTube for music. You know, so you're trying to have a romantic night with your significant other, and you can just put on some music like 80s or love songs or something, and you can dance together or whatever, you know, and have a good time. And there's so many different outlets now. Boy, when I was growing up, we didn't have all this stuff. We had with us, you had to try to catch your song on the radio. Unless you had, you know, of course we had records and cassette tapes and 8-tracks, and but there was, it was nothing like trying to, you take a blank cassette tape, and the idea was, is, you know, you had to wait for the right song to come on the radio, and you wanted to catch it, and so you would tape that song on your cassette tape. But the only problem with that is you could be doing that, and then all of a sudden the radio announcer might cut off and say something, or the song might cut off too short, so they could talk or whatever, and then you'd have to wait until it came on again. The good part is I had a little bitty tape recorder, right? That thing was only about that long, and it was about that wide, and you could record on it. So I did funny things like I recorded family members while they were in the bathtub talking to the dog. I recorded conversations. I would get my grandmother, who adopted me, all upset on purpose, just so that I could get her grumping and griping on there. And then we'd play cards or something, right? We'd play Uno or something, and then like I'd play it back to them, and they didn't even know I did it, so they'd listen to themselves. I was a 11 when I did that, but my first cassette player somebody gave me was, it was square, right? And it had these big, knobs. And I liked it, but one of the knobs came off. Of course, there was no way to fix it, and so then I couldn't use it anymore. But then, I eventually graduated into a record player, and my stepmom and my dad, they had an 8-track, so I thought that was fun. And but I had my own record player and everything, and it had cassettes and everything, cassette tape player and a radio, and I thought I was just a bomb. And then, speaking of bombs, and then as time went on, as a teenager, boom boxes were very, very in. So I had a boom box, and I'd carry that thing all over. My stepsister and me would go to the playground and swing it on the swings really, really high, and then we'd go twirling around in the air like this on the swings and stuff, and as fast as we could, playing that boom box, just rocking that thing as loud as we could get it. And it was great. It was great fun. Those were good days. And we did all sorts of things like that. Yeah, so they didn't have all the stuff like you have now. And we had, of course, MTV. I gotta shut this window and get a little cold. We had MTV when that came out. And there was Soul Train, MTV, and all that before. Soul Train and all that came out before all that, I think. But I know it was my first record player that I had that was my very own, was in a little case, and it came with a microphone so I could sing with it, and it closed and opened. And I had gone to a garage sale and got some really, really cool records. I mean, I had Conway and all sorts of different ones. One was funny. I don't even know what language it was, but I'd play it just because, I don't know, I think I did it to annoy everybody, but it would go, and I have no idea what this means. It would go, a bibliothèque, something like, Fala bibliothèque or something like that. I had no idea what it was, but it just came in with the whole thing of records I had. But I had a big thing, small 45s, and then I had a great big thing of 33s that I got, like a huge collection. And of course, as you got older, I got with my kids' dad, and then you got we had stereos and cars. And back then, the biggest thing was to get really good speakers that you could jam out with. Everybody could hear your car, and just about feel the vibrations of it, and boom, 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 with bass and everything. So, that was the era I came up with, was brought up in. And it was the 80s. The 80s were great. I missed the 80s. We had the big hair. Of course, my hair would never go very big on top, but we had the big hair, and we had break dancing, and of course there was Michael Jackson, and we had roller skating. There's roller skating around here, but back then it was really, really popular because you didn't have computers and stuff back then. Our favorite pastime, I played in the creek a lot. I like to go crawdad fishing, kind of. I go and get crawdads from underneath the crawdads are they're like little crabs. They're, what do they actually call them? I always call them crawdads. But anyways, you find them under the rocks in the creeks, and then you pick them up and play with them, and they look like mini lobsters. And crayfish. They're actually called crayfish. And I did that. I caught a fish once, this long eel or whatever it was. I caught that with my bare hands. We'd go sledding, and we'd stay out, but we knew that once the lights outside came on, it was time to go home. Or like in my case with my grandmother who adopted me, I might as well say my mom, she'd holler out, because my name is Tanya, but she called me Tanya, and I'd hear her hollering way over at my friend's house, Tanya. Of course I'd have to holler out, what? Sometimes. Then we have what they call big wheels. I don't know if they still have big wheels or not. I think they might. An ice cream truck would come by, and I think he did it on purpose. Like, a few less kids wanted ice cream, and so I'd have to hop up on the wheel and my bike, whichever one was closest, and everybody else would go as fast as they can, and we'd all have to run to like the next street down or the street after that just to catch up to the ice cream person because we wanted ice cream. You know, and they knew we'd have to go in the house and get the time first, you know, and that we'd be rushing. So I think they really did it on purpose. Just to see how many kids they could get to, you know, run through the ice cream thing. And they'd stop so we could finally catch up to them and they'd be there for a little bit. But we didn't want to miss the ice cream guy. And of course, they always had that famous noise, you know, they made, the sound that they made for the ice cream truck. But back then, it was the one town I lived in, I could play in the middle of Main Street and hardly ever see a car if I wanted to. Now, it's packed. And, you know, we didn't have to worry so much back then. Different things going on, but nothing like as bad as it is today. You know, it was pretty calm for the most part. I cannot get that one. But, if you weren't brought up in the 80s era, oh, you don't know what you're missing. It was amazing. We're not going to get this out because we only got 2 left over here. And it's not looking promising. We only got 2 left. There's no way. So I was definitely an 80s, well, I can't say late, well, I was an 80s lady. I had my daughter when I was 16, and I had her in the 80s. I was a wild child. And then once I accepted Jesus as my Savior and learned about Him, I calmed down, and my life has been so much better. But you know, the childhood memories are always good and bad, and you don't, it makes you who you are. You know, your life, your decisions you make at the time or whatever, you know, makes you who you are. And everybody's different. Oh, I should have. Oh, did you see where I just messed that up? See, I got the blabbing. And I remember I had a friend, her name was Michelle, and her brother and I would sit in her family's van when she had sit in the van, you know, and we listened to like Barry Manilow, which time we're driving in a car, cruising down the road, I mean all sorts of stuff. We just used our imaginations all the time. It was great. Her mom was just the sweetest person. And then they had grapes growing, like we picked grapes or whatever. It was wonderful. And that's what we did back then. Us kids used our imaginations. You know, we didn't have all this stuff that we have now. And honestly, you know, I get on Facebook and everything, but sometimes I wish I could go back. I have a friend who doesn't even get on the computer. She doesn't even know anything about a computer, what to do on it or nothing. She didn't even have a cell phone that she does anything on. She doesn't have Facebook. And I tell you, I wish I could go back to that because, you know, I love being on here with y'all and everything, but I mean, sometimes I just wish, you know, because sometimes it gets kind of addicting. You're on here quite a bit. It can be very addicting, very habit-forming, you know, and, you have to be really careful. I know that I have a very bad addictive personality, so it doesn't take much for me to. Now, the only thing is if I could just get addicted to doing exercise again, that would be great. I was on a routine, and then I got sick. I I weighed 218 pounds, and I lost over 40 pounds. I had some pretty drastic surgery and had a blood clot in my lung and everything. A lot of things happened. I ended up gaining 20 pounds back. I went to bed for 3 months. And so now it's a struggle to get back to eating right. I'm trying. And then to get back into the exercise routine. And because if you can do it long enough, you can make it a habit and routine and just do it every day. And, you know, and I need to get back to that. My health is... People, we are not doing good on this one. Oh, let's see. Let's try hitting these ones. Let's see what we can get. Oh, that didn't help. Yep, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I've been all over. I don't know if any of you have traveled, but I have been all over America. That's where I'm from. Okay, listen, I need to go and do another video for the Cancer Society, and oh, wait a minute. I didn't even see you. I am so sorry, Prosperous. It never came up that you were on there. Okay, let me go back and see what you wrote. I am sorry. I didn't see anybody on there. I'm doing good today. How are you? Aw, thank you. Weren't they? Ice cream trucks were the greatest. Very true and cool, though you. Oh, the little thing is right there. You stay. Oh, I do. I'm very happy. Aw, I appreciate you vibing with me. You're so sweet. Well, feel free to vibe as long as you want to. I'm sorry, my husband was supposed to work on this, like, it doesn't, when I get oh, sorry about that. When I get somebody on there or whatever, for some reason, it's not letting me know. So, like, I don't see anybody popping up. Aw, thank you. I hope you're having fun. I'll be on here for a little while longer. Right now, though, if you don't mind, I gotta go over to do a cancer video scene, and I'll be right back. Okay? Alright, I'll be right back.
Maybe, okay, so you're recording?
Yes.
Okay, maybe say, hi, my name is Brooklyn.
My name is Brooklyn. This is my identical twin sister, Alyssa. And this is my pet bearded dragon, Smaug. I love my dragon a whole lot. I would describe myself as very passionate. I love to write. I like to play the violin. I remember getting the biopsy results in my sister's bedroom. Diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. I had just turned 21. I was terrified on my first day of treatment, and before I knew it, I was getting continuous chemo for 96 hours straight. But none of it was working. At that point, we realized that we couldn't pass up any opportunities, and we had to take every moment that we could. So one of the things we did was take time for me and my sister to go find me a wedding dress. Not because I was getting married, but just to have the experience and to be able to find that perfect dress with my sister and share that moment together, since we knew that we couldn't guarantee it anymore. We were trying to learn everything we could about my diagnosis. That's why we went to LLS's blood cancer conference. And from that day on, LLS just became a big part of our lives. They helped me find meaning through volunteering and sharing my story. And they just gave me a blood cancer family. I thank LLS the most for funding my clinical trial. Getting the compassionate acceptance was really exciting, but my goodness, it was rough. And I finally got a remission. I relapsed less than 3 months later. We were sitting on a concrete bench outside the hospital thinking, why did we ever do this? A lot of feelings of defeat. I just kept asking how. How could we have done all of this? None of it mattered then. I still had cancer. So here we are. I've received all the standard treatments and even the newest blood cancer advances. And the only option now is treatment that just might slow down the cancer and buy a little bit of time. It's really hard to watch yourself get sicker. If you're not in the hospital for chemo, you're there because you have fluid in your chest or have another infection or need another blood transfusion. I'm exhausted and my family is exhausted, but I love my family and I love living life with them. We're relying on something better, more research. You give us the hope that we're hanging on to for my life. This is my fight. This is my future. LLS calls me an honored hero, but really, you're my heroes.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I love people, love meeting people, love helping people. I am a Christian missionary, street missionary, so I enjoy, just doing whatever I can. And I am definitely loving people. My husband gets a kick out of it. We'll go into Walmart, right? And like I'll go in the bathroom and I'll come out and I could be singing or talking or whatever to somebody. And when we come out, and I'll be talking to this lady or whatever, and I'll come up and give her a hug, and he'll be like, so who is she? I still have no clue, I just met her, and so I think he's finally gave up on asking me who people are. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I just be me. I come out here and do what I enjoy what I'm doing, and I enjoy people, and I don't try to be anybody I'm not, because I'm about as down to earth as you can get. I like to talk. I'm definitely a talker. It's so cool. It's a blessing to see. Oh yeah. I enjoyed, well, I'm from upstate New York, but I went to California for a while, in the Arizona area, and I got to talk with homeless people and share gospel with John with them. Oh, I'm never gonna get this. I don't think I'm ever gonna get this thing. But I share gospels of John with them and everything, and I got to talk with them, pray with them, cry with them, hear their stories, bought food for them, and just let them know, that there was somebody there that cared for them and loved them, no matter what their situation was. whatever they had done in their life, you know, that it didn't matter to me. I wasn't there to judge them. I was just there to, you know, be their friend and help out. And that's just the kind of stuff I like to do. I also volunteered for a while at Women's Life Services, and what they do is they try to talk people out of getting like abortions, but they do great things. Like they help, say a mother just comes in there, and it doesn't have to be just against abortion. Like maybe a young mom comes in and she's like, I don't know where to start. You know, I'm pregnant. I don't know what to do. They would counsel her, help her get in with a good doctor or whatever, and then like walk with her through it. And so after she had a baby, even if she didn't, first they give you a baby blanket when she say she found out, you know, she found out she's pregnant. They have free pregnancy test, and she wanted to go there, she could do that. And they do that for free, right? So she can do that. And then they have a free baby blanket. Oh, and people crocheted and knitted some of the most beautiful baby blankets. And then, have you seen the old-fashioned quilting? Like they had the people would just sew the little squares together on the quilts and stuff. They had that, and they'd give that out. And for their first time out, they would give them diapers, you know, and the whole 9 yards. But after that, they had to like do these classes on, you know, being a new mom or whatever, you know. And then when they did the classes, they earned points. And those points could help them to get more diapers, more wipes and bottles or whatever they needed. Clothes, they had baby clothes, you know. So it's a great organization. But when my husband lost his job, we had to stop going. But I loved it. Yeah, it is. Now, him and I got a job. We're both starting on the 15th. I don't know if you were listening when I said that. As bus monitors. We had to do the drug test first. So we're like waiting on that. And so that's not going to be a problem. And so we're both working at the same place, which is great. We only have one car. With the gas prices like they are. Woo! You know? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, you're so sweet, but thank you. And looking forward to it. I haven't really been out in the work scene in quite a while. He was working, I didn't have to go to work, and I didn't mind that because I'm old-fashioned, so, you know, if the guy wants to work, I believe, you know, the woman should take care of the home, you know, that kind of thing. So, and now we're going to do it together. So, both of us part-time, we should be making about the same as he did working at his job when it was just, you know, his one job, which will help him. He's a veteran, and he's got military-related issues and stuff, so it's all good. It's a blessing for sure. And I prayed about it, you know, and I was like, Lord, you know, I'm going to believe you for this, and I'm not kidding. And we found out this past week, right? You'll love this. So we found out this past week. But before that happened, I was like, Lord, you know, I'm going to have faith in you. I'm not going to doubt, you know, because it's easy to doubt. And yes, you're right. Pieces are falling into place. And I was like, Lord, if you want us to get a job, I'm going to have faith and believe that this week we're both going to hear about jobs, if you want us both to get them or just one of us. And I says, and I know you're going to work it out because we have one car. And I'm not kidding. They contacted him first while he was filling his paperwork, sending it back to them. They were already, I was already putting an application in, and they were already contacting me. And then the following day, I did the interview on the phone, and now we're both going in on the 15th. So, yeah. Thank you. I'm excited. And I just love kids. I have 3 adult kids. I have a stepdaughter that's 8, plus I have a stepdaughter that's 18, and I think my stepson is 16, going to be 17 or something like that. Somewhere around there. And then I have 5 grandbabies. But my one son, he hasn't talked to me over 10 years. He doesn't even know I don't think he knows that I know that he has a kid. He's got, you know, issues of his own that he's dealing with, so I'm not upset with him or anything. I love him, and I miss him drastically, but my other kids, they're doing really good. And my grandbabies. I got a teenager. My one grandbaby just turned into a teenager. I'm 51, so I'm I'm an old geezer, but I'm proud of it. You know, I earned every white hair I have, and you know, honestly, I got my first white. I had really dark hair, and I got my first white streak when I was 12. My grandmother was completely. Her hair was completely white by the time she was 16. They say, you know, gray hair means wisdom, so I'm thinking I should have lots of wisdom. I don't know though. I'm a klutz, and sometimes, you know, I know I have the wisdom, but I think I lack sometimes. I think it just goes on vacation, and I have that dumb all that. I am so glad you're joining me. I'm definitely trying to get followers. I have 25 followers the last I checked, and I felt so blessed, and I was like, I just want to get to 100 of them, because I've been playing that Stream Raiders game, and I found it to be a lot of fun, and I am not affiliate yet, so I can't, you know, do it myself until I become an affiliate. And there were so many other cute ones. I got one on here, and it's something to do with hat, like after, I think it's like you get so many points or something, and then I have, and if you push on the thing, I have to wear a hat for 15 minutes. But I saw a lady yesterday, and I've just seen so many people, they're doing such neat things, with the, you know, where people can play, you know, whether it's coin games or, I don't think I've seen the bingo ones yet. But, you know, you can get different, things, skins, I guess, and all that. You can get all that kind of different stuff, and I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. So I'm trying to get some more followers so that, well, one is, you know, basically my biggest thing is I just like a lot of fun. I just love everybody, and I just want to show everybody, you know, respect and compassion that they deserve. And the other thing is, you know, I really would like for y'all to have more to do on here. Aw, thank you. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Thank you for the encouragement. I know people keep telling me it takes time. My husband went quick. He's already got over 100 already, and he started, I think, a month before I did. But I'm not like computer savvy, so he's had to help me set everything up and the whole 9 yards, because I'm definitely not computer savvy. But I'm old school for sure. Oh, do you see this? I am having the worst time trying to get past this thing. Oh. Like in the beginning, they give you like all the easy ones, and like now it's like, no, we're done with the easy ones. We're gonna give you the hard ones. And not, see, I'm not gonna get it again. I'm gonna cry. Not really. It's all good. I don't get mad at games usually. I am competitive, but I don't get mad. I just like to have fun. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm glad you liked my channel, and I'm glad you're enjoying it, and that you're liking, you know, sharing company with me. Just need more positivity out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh. I try to find good in everything, honest. I didn't, you know, when I was younger, I had issues, and I didn't always do that. And then when I found the Lord and everything, and then I started to get older, I stopped worrying about what everybody thinks about how I look, you know, and I try not to sweat the small stuff, you know? Besides, I'm trying to lose weight. The more I stress out, the fatter I get. So I don't want to do that. Exactly, I agree with you. I like that. Me too. Win or lose. Yeah, it's cool as long as you're having fun. This is good fun. Nobody's getting hurt, and you're not risking anything. I'll walk up to somebody, start a conversation in the store, and then if the Holy Spirit hits me that they need prayer or something, I'll pray with them right there in the store. You know, I'm not shy when it comes to that. I was at first when I first did it, because I was, you know, everybody has a starting point. You know, I'm starting to learn to share with people and stuff. I remember my one experience. You'll probably get a kick out of this. So I was at this trailer park. I was living in Branson, Missouri, and they had this great big, I don't know if you heard about it, but they had a huge tornado history there. Well, I was there when it happened. Anyways, it was one day, and I was not in a very good situation. But anyways, I had my Gospels on me. I always share the Gospel of John, little Gospels. And the Lord was telling me to go talk to these people in a car. Now, there was this. Now, mind you, I was living in an old RV with my ex-husband who passed away, but I wasn't with him when he passed away. That was after. Anyway, so we're living in this RV, and it's an old one, and we're at the back of this RV park or whatever. And so these people are sitting in the car, and so the Holy Spirit's like, I want you to go and share the gospel with them. And I was nervous about it, right? So I was like, I don't know. So I walked around the park once, and the Holy Spirit was still telling me, you need to get over there and you need to talk to them. So I finally went over. I went to share them a Gospel of John with them. No lie. They're like, we were just studying that. And they're like, we feel that God wants us to give this to you. And they handed me $100. No lie. I got so excited, I went to walk fast to try to find my ex-husband, because we were married at the time. I tripped on a rock and fell. Luckily, I didn't hurt myself, but then I got up. But I was like, wow, you know. It was funny. It was hilarious. And if I remember right, I think I was wearing a dress that day, too, so that made it even better, you know. So there I was on my hands and knees in a dress, all excited because somebody gave me $100. Which is something to be excited about, right? So it was a learning experience, and I've had really neat experiences, really, really neat ones. You know, and it's nice, because then I can share those things, you know, with other people, with my grandbabies, my kids, or whatever, you know. But when you first get out there and go to share the gospel with people, you shouldn't be afraid. The Lord says we're not supposed to be afraid, right? But honestly, yeah, definitely. Once you get out there, my friend, it is not that hard. The only time that is kind of, it's awkward though sometimes. Like, I had one lady, I went to give her a gospel, and she acted like I just handed her the plague, because it was during the COVID thing. you would think that just from a little bitty book of a gospel, right? Because they're like, I could probably show you if you want to see one, but the picture of them, right? And so I went to hand it to her, and I'm telling you, I think the woman almost had a heart failure. Like, she had the don't touchy. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to show you how big they are. And I get some, like, and sometimes they have, like, puppies on them and stuff, right? So, let me see if I can get it up there. Can you see that good? It might be backwards, I don't know. But, anyways, that's what they look like. And they're just a little book. They're not very big. And it was at a restaurant. And all I did at the restaurant was I put it on her table, and the guy next to me started talking because he'd known the church that we went to, and I was like, I'm sorry, I just kind of laid that right there, but would you like one? You know? And you know, I mean, really, I'm glad the poor woman didn't freeze that way, you know. And I'm sitting there thinking, wow. So, yeah, one guy, I mean, I'm not kidding. We went to, I don't know where you live, but do you have a Denny's? Or no, Applebee's. It was at Applebee's. So it was at an Applebee's. And since they have the bar in the middle usually at the Applebee's, I think I don't know if they're always in the middle, but like here they are. And we were just eating. And, oh, you're in Maryland, so you probably have an Applebee's then. Yeah. So you know how the bar is like in the middle? So there was a guy there, and every time I went there, the guy was sitting there. So I tried to share one with him. Of course, he said he wasn't interested too. And it's just funny. And then like every time we go in, because they knew us by name and face and stuff, and it was so funny because the guy would be sitting there at the bar. And every time we come in, even though he didn't take that thing, I'd always catch him looking over at me. Like I was wondering, like, is he thinking, you know, maybe I should have listened to her, or is he thinking, I hope she doesn't come over to me again, you know? I feel bad for the people that don't listen about Jesus, you know what I mean? But we can only plant the seed. I can't make them, you know. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink unless you drown them. I know, but just slap them upside the head with a thing. Hey, you gotta take one of these. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't think I'd get very far with that. Although, I imagine it would be hilarious to watch. What do you think? Call the police. That lady right there just beat me up with a gospel. It's like I was just trying to pound the truth into him. But, yeah, sorry. That's me. I'm a jokester too, but I have serious moments, but I also joke. I'm a joker. I just love life. I love having fun. Sometimes on here, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I do, what do you call it? Stream the cats. I want to say film, but you can tell I'm old school. Our kitties. They're really cute. We have one older one. By the way, I do switch subjects a lot. I got squirrel moments. But we have 3 cats, and one is deaf and has no teeth. He's obviously older. We were told he was younger by the SPCA. They lied. They really didn't know, and then the vet did, because the other vet said he didn't agree with the one. That was definitely an old kitty. I mean, obviously he had to have his teeth out and everything. And then there's another older kitty, and then mine is a little brat, and that's Squeak, and he's the chub one. But I love my kitties, though. Thanks. I don't try to be, it's just me. Listen, but please do not, if you hear me switch subjects, don't worry, I'll probably come back to it or something, or I forgot. I know, I had those moments. I was on the phone one day, and I can't remember if it was, I go to online college, but I can't remember if it was college or something. It was like an important phone call. And we were living in the town, in the city, and then that's what you want to call it anyway. And then we moved out here in the country, right? So I love animals. So I'm sitting there talking to this lady, and there's a rabbit outside my window. Now I'm not thinking. Now mind you, I'm supposed to be listening to her and having this conversation, and all of a sudden I go, "Oh, there's a bunny outside my window," and she goes, "Excuse me, what?" I says, "I'm sorry. There's a bunny outside my window." I said, "Sorry about that. It has squirrel moments." For some reason, she just did not have a sense of humor. She did not. I did. I thought it was funny. I told my husband he thought it was funny too. He tells everybody, my wife has squirrel moments. She just does, and I just do. My whole family does that. Like, we'll talk, and it goes from one subject to the other, then back to the other, and, I don't know if it's, well, I'm Indian, Irish, and Italian, and my family did a lot of Italian things, and talked, so they have a habit of talking with our hands a lot, or, part of that, I don't know. Well, thank you. Yeah, so, I'm really enjoying Twitch. I've been here, I think, a couple months now. And I'm still getting used to everything, but I enjoy it. Of course, my husband set up the whole, I picked out what the overlay were and stuff that I wanted, and then he went and set it all up for me and everything, so it made it to where it's easier for me. But I can't wait. So when I do get enough people, you'll have to come in and play some games. We'll have to play some Stream Raiders with me. Well, it'll be us by then, because then I'll have more people. But I saw. Oh, so I was on this one. You know, the one site. I don't know if you were on there or not. I don't know. But I was on this one site last night, and they had these little critters across the bottom, and you could pick like which one you want to be. And I couldn't help but laugh. Somebody put was it exclamation point or slash? I can't remember. But then you put mass fart, and like all the little cartoon characters were letting out green mist and making fart noises. It was so funny. I had to try it only because it was too funny. It was great. Right? I would love that. You didn't have to fill up. But yeah, so maybe in the future you'll see mine have a little thing across there. You know. I'm a Christian, but you know, I also like to have fun. But I like to have clean fun, you know what I mean? But so I don't like, you know, perverted stuff or anything, but I think that little animals tooting is just too funny. I mean, I just got such a kick out of that. I just roared. I was like, now that's funny. Oh boy, I hope I'm not boring you to death, because I seem to not be able to get past this point. I just can't get past it. I'm just stuck on this board. And I don't want to pay the $900, because I know that if I pay the $900, I'm more than likely not going to be able to. I'll lose all the little coins and then not be able to get it any hue. Got any suggestions? Oh. I can't stay on too long though. I got some more college work. I got discussions on there. I'm doing getting associates in human services. I want to help traffic people and stuff like that. So, people that need help. And I want to do it towards my mission work. I thought that would be a you know, add to it, you know, to help others out better. And I like it because I can use a lot of my past to help others and add that to it. So. I'm debating on whether to want to do a bachelor's or not. I think I had mentioned that to them, but I don't know if I want to do a bachelor's. It's hard doing what I'm doing. Yeah, it is. I think it's going to be great. One of my friends took one of the classes I took for it's about addiction, and obviously being a recovered alcoholic myself, I want to help other people, you know. So I was like, she got a certificate for hers, and I thought I would, but I don't know how many people are doing it. Same class, but not together, you know what I mean? Like, we're taking, I think she's doing the same, I'm not sure, I think she might be doing the same one as me, I'm not sure. Well, a lot of us have, like, you know, some classes together, and some of us don't. Her and I met online. She was even willing, when I go to graduate, because I had surgery, I got put behind. So she is actually, we never met in person, but she's wanting to put her graduation on so we can actually graduate together. So I thought that was nice of her. Yes, you're right. And, you know, we need it. And, you know, we're not supposed to dwell on our past, let it bother us. But we also need to remember it so we know where we're, you know, we don't forget where we came from, you know. And I've used my past so much to help others. So, yeah, I think that's a good thing. I mean, you don't want to live in your past, though. There's a big difference, you know. You right though. You have to let it teach you. And of course, you know, we all do dumb stuff. Like, you know, sometimes we get away from certain things and then we go back to it. But I fell for that a few times. Praise the Lord, I'm not doing that now though. But I avoid the situation. Like, I don't go to bars and, you know, and stuff like that. I try to stay away from the whole situation. And my husband used to like to have a couple drinks once in a while. You know, whether it's wine coolers or whatever. But he doesn't do that at all since he got with me. You know, so that helps. Aw, that's great. I'm glad that, you know, I agree. I think that's great. We're all learning. Oh, we are all learning. And I think it's great that you like helping people. You're right, teamwork. You know, this world, to work together is a much better place. Treat others like you want to be treated, you know. Now, I'm not saying, you know, I'm okay with everything that's going on, but I also don't think that we need to be mean to people either. You know, just because you don't agree with something that somebody says or does, you don't be mean to that person, you know. Nobody's going to be like, we were all safe. Oops, I was supposed to call somebody and I didn't. I forgot to call her. I was supposed to call my friend Tammy. I haven't talked to her in a while and I forgot to call her. I was supposed to call her at 6. But that's who it is. Okay. I'll just call her back when I'm done. Okay. That's my friend Tammy. She's good. Just when I get done here, I'll just call her back. Her and I have been friends for years. She is the one I was talking about who has never been on a computer or Facebook or something. And sometimes I was like, I wish I could go back to that. But then again, I wouldn't be able to meet everybody. But Facebook, I used to get on there. They got terrible now. They get ridiculous. Really bad. But you put anything that they don't think you should put, whether it's, you know, a lot of it's Christian stuff, or if you put something like, you know, against, you know, Biden or anything like that, you have to be careful what you put, or they have a fit and they'll, you know, I've been in Facebook jail a couple times. But yeah, I turned them in because I saw some things where women were selling their bodies and they were like pretty much just about naked. And I turned, you know, I reported that. But it didn't go against their standards. So apparently Christian stuff goes against their standards, but not if you're, or, you know, you don't even gotta be a Christian. You can just be against, you know, the thing going on with Biden and you put the wrong thing. I don't know if you get on Facebook or not, or if you've ever been in Facebook jail. I don't get on too much anymore. Yeah, they can. They can get very crazy. It's like, what's wrong with you? I get a kick out of some of the stuff people post, though. Oh, boy. There's some funny stuff on there sometimes. Well, like on my channel, you don't ever have to worry about somebody bullying you or anything, because if they do, I'll give them a warning, you know, and if they keep bothering, I'll definitely, you know, if they bother again after their warning, I'll definitely kick them off. So I don't want that on my channel. I want everybody to have a good time, laugh, fun, talk. You know, someone needs prayers, you can pray for them or something like that. You know, like a family. I want it to be more like a family setting. Well, if you ever have a problem, or anybody else on here that's listening, you let me know. Nobody should be hurting anybody, whether it's emotionally or whatever, you know. to be more like a family atmosphere, friend and family atmosphere, and family friendly, you know. I mean, of course, you know, there's going to be people, I don't like swearing, but there's going to be people that, you know, might mess up and say something. You know, I'm not going to, now if it gets overboard and, you know, they start having sailor syndrome. Your good vibes will attract good people for sure. Aw, thank you. Very nice of you. Now, if they were to get, you know what I mean by like sailors, I can talk, sailor syndrome, they start swearing, F this, F that, yeah, I'm going to tell them, hey, you need to stop or you're going to be booted, you know. And I don't like the words name wrong. I really don't like that. Like I said, people do slip up sometimes, but if it's like, you know, a steady, ongoing thing, then I'd have to kick the person off. And of course, that's in the little rule thingies I have, but because, you know, we don't know what, you know, maybe somebody's on here and they're, well, one, I just don't like it, but two, what if their child's listening, you know? Yeah, thank you, I'm glad you understand. I mean, I don't know, you know, your story, but what if you have a child that's in your, even if it's somebody visiting or something, and they're listening, you know, or they're in there and they're reading what's going on, you don't want them hearing filth, you know, like, that's not good. Especially being a grandma of 5, you know, I definitely look out for the kids too. I don't think I'm gonna get it this time either. What do you think? Might forever be in not getting this thing. I run into this and it's so funny because, like, okay, so I'm not getting it right now, but then when I get on again, you know, another time, a lot of times they'll have more of the other stuff, you know, the special things like the little brown balls here with the different colors, like they'll have more of those or something. And what's nice about it when they do that is then usually I can get through this thing when it gets stuck like this. But they're terrible. Easy, 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 and then boom, they hit you like a brick. Goodness. All sorts of goodnesses. It is all good. When you look at the game, if you think about it, there's all sorts of different colors and schemes. The background's pretty. I want to learn to play more games. If you have any suggestions that you might want me to try, let me know. I'm just learning how to use the different keys on a keyboard to play games, to run, and all that stuff. So it would be interesting to watch me to play some of them. I have to do the free ones right now, though, because I don't have them together. But I eventually would like to do Stray and stuff like that. Stray looked like it'd be a lot of fun. And then there was a couple other ones. There's what is that? It's a pirate one with a it's got a pirate ship and it's got dogs on it. Oh, I forgot the name of it. They've been playing it on here lately. I wouldn't mind trying that, but right now especially when we're just getting on our feet. They even took our propane tank to use that for heat and cooking. Yeah, eventually. I went into, what's it called? husband had me go in Steam. So I put a wish list in there. Because I guess apparently they, sometimes things will go on sale or whatever, but we have to get everything caught up way before we do all that though. But it's alright, because there's lots of free ones. I do this one, like I did this one, and then I did Homescapes, Tribes, my kitties, Lost, what is that one? Lost Land or something like that. I forgot what it's called now. I just tried that one. I don't think I'm going to do that much, because that one is, it's kind of difficult, and it doesn't last long. It's not as interesting as I thought it was going to be. So I'm probably not going to really. You say the nicest things. I appreciate it. I really do. Do you see this happening? Yeah, I try to stream on weekends. I haven't got a whole schedule going yet. I've been streaming more for the fundraiser. I do sometimes do it during the week too. I usually go to get off the internet usually probably around by 8:30 at least. So I try to do it before that. So if I stream, it'll be before like 8:30 at night, most likely. So it'll be, around that time, or once in a while I might stay up till 9, but not much to, do something like that. I'll have to get a schedule started. I'm waiting to see because I'm not sure what hours for our jobs or whatever, exactly what the hours are going to be and everything. I'll have to get everything straightened out, and then I'll probably just put it, in the schedule thing on my profile, and then I can put it in here. Or just, I think, if you're following me, if you follow me, I guess you can, it'll come up that I'm live when I'm on there. And I'd love to have you join me again. I would love that. That'd be great. Oh, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, you talking to your friends or whatever. I appreciate that. I need all the help I can get at this point. I really do, and I'm gonna be getting off here soon, anyways, because like I said, I gotta call her back, and then I can be on here for a little bit more. I went over what I was gonna go over because I wanted to talk to you, so I was enjoying talking to you, so. I didn't want to hop off yet. I was only going to do like 2 hours, and I'm at almost 3, so. But I don't regret it. I'm appreciating it. Yeah, I'm having a good time too. It's really nice. I appreciate it. Let's see. You'll be back in 2. Now definitely, if I see it on, I'll have to go in and see how you're doing. What do you do on here? Did you put in there at all what you do? Do you do games or? I know some people on here do just chatting and games and music. Do you just do games or do you do other things? What do you do? I have one friend, and she doesn't do anything. She just likes to watch, and I have no problem with Nice. Oh, that's sweet. Nice. There's just there is one major game on here that I won't play because to me it's downright evil, and it's that Cult of the Lamb thing. So if you invite me to any of yours, if you're doing that one, I won't show up to the Cult of the Lamb one, just so you know. That one's so evil and against God, it's not funny. But if you like to play it, you know, that's on you, you know, that's up to you. I'm not going to condemn you for it, but I won't play that one. So if you have other games where, you know, people can play or whatever, I definitely wouldn't mind playing those with you, but I just don't want to play that one, that's for sure. I tried to learn new games. I had one friend, he did, they were like, some kind of zombie game. Something about make it till morning or something like that. Yeah, you don't, it's very, a lot of the Christian people I watch and stuff, it is so satanic. You definitely don't want kids watching it. It's bad. And it has to do with like sacrificing, you know, people or something like that, all that kind of stuff. It's, like I said, it is, it's very bad. So, I don't think I don't know what you're into, but I don't like that kind of stuff. I guess, you know, we got 350. I could probably get this bug thing here. What do you think? We'll get the bug thing. There we go. We got the bug thing. That is just so cute. Okay, my friend. Well, it doesn't show yet that if you followed me or not. If you followed me, or if you're already on there, I got people on there. I don't know who else on there. I'll definitely will be able to see when you come on, and I can pop in and say hi or something when you're on. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it, and a whole lot. And you know, I'm usually pretty good at returning the favor. You know, I know how we have to be careful, I guess, with that on here. My husband was telling me, but I'll definitely stay in, you know, in touch on here with you. Okay, I've been on here quite a bit too, but yeah, and I'm gonna play a cancer video. This is all done anyway. I can't do anything else on here. So it ended just in time. That was pretty cool. Good timing. And I'll see you again soon too. I'm gonna go and play the cancer video, and then I'm gonna hop off. But thank you again so much, and I really truly appreciate it. I really do. And well, I definitely have to talk again sometime. Yeah, it looks like I'm already following you. Yeah, I'm already following you. Yes, I am. So that works out good. You already got my follow. I clicked on your name and it shows it, so. There we go. All right, my friend, I will talk to you again. All right, bye. I'm going to do the cancer thing and head out. Have a great night and a great weekend, my friend. And I might be on tomorrow or something. I don't know yet. Oh, you are very, very, very welcome. All right, see you later.
This is Amina. Today, she will get hundreds of hearts, likes, and supportive emojis. Maybe even more, considering she has Hodgkin lymphoma. But patients like Amina living with blood cancer need more than hearts and clapping hands. They need our help. So please, don't just give a heart. Give with your heart. Join us in making a real impact today at LLS.org.